Oh, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of Vision Marketing and Design.com. Today we are live inside of my Friday Q&A session. Trying to let everyone in here. Go ahead and admit Miss Frankie. Okay. So while everyone is getting logged in and all of that, let me show you how you can actually join us. So give me just 1 second here. And usually I need to move this out of the way. Hello, Miss Frankie. Looks like Linwood is here as well. Okay, guys, so if you would like to join Team Vision, you can go to visionmarketinganddesign.com. All you need to do is create a Builderall account. So once you become a member, down at the bottom of this page, you can join for free. If you're already a Builderall member, no problem. We have a plan for you. It's great for beginners, freelancers, business owners, agency owners. As long as you're willing to put in the work, you would make a great contribution to Team Vision. So we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have access to 40 plus tools all in one place, which is your Builderall account. You can join us Friday for our Q&A session, which is today. For team members, we also have access to over $10,000 in courses that you get for free. We just added a work from home productivity course and a Google Ads course. So definitely check that out. Each of the courses also have funnels. So we also provide half price for the funnels. So if you're interested in PLR products, we have over 85,000 PLR products. So like ebooks and videos and stock images and things like that that you may need in your marketing that you can brand as your own. We also have freelancer opportunities. So once you become familiar with the tools, you can actually apply to become a freelancer and we could hire you to do work. We also provide, or I provide, private coaching. So members save 50% on private coaching sessions, as well as, like I was saying, the templates. If you want to check out any of the videos here that my awesome team members have created, to see what they think about being a part of Team Vision. And here is where you just need to click here to join your Builderall plan. This is an absolutely insane value. You guys get it's like 45 plus tools now for $79. Okay. If you want to join the funnel club, you actually get 400 plus sales funnels, including chatbot templates and all of that, included in the funnel club plan. So it's a $199 the first time, and then $79.90 each additional month after that. So that's all you need to be Team Vision members. Just sign up for Builderall here. If you're already a Builderall member, you can just click this little button here to unhide this cool panel. It's such a cool feature. I love it. But you can become a Team Vision member here for just $47 a month. Okay, that doesn't change your sponsor for Builderall. It just gives you access to all of the benefits that we have inside of Team Vision. So let me stop sharing here and say hello to Miss Frankie. So nice to see you are safe and sound.
Hello, hello, and would you believe I'm still in Atlanta? I'm in my granddaughter's room. You can see the difference in the background.
Yeah.
Well, quick explanation. I had a flat tire. My car's in the shop. They had trouble getting the order in, and we're stuck in Atlanta. I hope to get it today and then
Oh,
go back to the coast. So thanks
wow.
for your concern.
Wow, Frankie. My thoughts and prayers are with you. That is so, I went to the Builderall Mansion and I had they literally canceled my flight on the way home. And like when you spend a week away from home, you're like you're so ready to go. And I
Yeah.
was being a diva about my having to stay overnight in the airport.
Yeah, it's nothing like your own home, your own bed, everything is
Yeah.
yours, no matter how small, how big, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm ready, but right now I'm waiting on a call actually. So if I have to jump out, I'll have to get a call concerning my car. So
Well, yeah. All of those things can be replaced. It's nice to see that you are safe and sound and chipper as always.
thank you.
Did you guys have any questions for me today? Frankie, you're like, I'm just dealing with life. I haven't even thought.
Yeah,
Congratulations for being here though.
yeah.
You get major bonus points. I love that. I love that. I see Valerie is sharing a heart with you. She must love you too.
I kind of missed the beginning of that. What happened, Frankie?
Hello, hello,
Hi, hello.
everybody's.
What happened?
Pardon?
I kind of missed the beginning of that. What happened?
Oh, what it is, we came to Atlanta. Actually, we came before the storm, before Hurricane Ida hit the coast. But we had to come for other reasons. But then once the storm came in, naturally we stayed here at my daughter's. And I had a doctor appointment, so I got a flat tire at the office, which was a blessing in disguise. It could have happened on I-75 and all this traffic, but it was right in the parking lot. But I had to have the car towed, and it's been kind of a mix up on getting two sets of tires that match. You have to get the same type on an
Seven.
axle, whether it's the front or the back. Both of those tires have to match. So they had problem getting the tires and all that. Long story short, I'm still in Atlanta, and I'm hoping to get my car today. Thanks for all of your concerns. And I know I'm supposed to have 100 questions for Bridget. And Bridget, I am blank right now. I don't have it because I've had so much to deal with in my head.
I'm sure you have questions, just not about marketing at this point. Just like, here's a question. When am I going home? That's what my question would
Exactly.
be. I feel for you, really. But
Yeah.
like you said, who knows what you avoided by having a flat tire.
Yeah.
So you're blessed to be warm and safe and comfortable and
Exactly. And
yeah.
that's what I tried to zero in on, that, it could have happened someplace else, and we are elderly people.
Yeah.
My husband is very elderly.
I would have never guessed that, Frankie.
He's down, he's downstairs.
That's
Okay,
so funny.
enough about me.
Well, anybody else caught in a storm have a tragedy this week? Linwood, I see your hand is up. Hopefully it's just a question and not a storm or a tragedy.
Mute my.
Linwood, are you able to
Oh,
unmute?
Bridget,
Oh,
yes. I thought I hit the unmute. I thought I had, but I hadn't. I'm actually on the road. I'll see if I can get a video going here.
that's
Okay,
okay.
I
Be
don't know
safe.
if it's the right angle or whatever. But what I wanted to ask you about was, this is a little bit maybe off topic. Yesterday's training with Gene, where he was talking about setting up the webinars and stuff. I noticed I was going through trying to set up one, and on the templates, it looked like it was asking for some tag information that maybe should have gotten put in somewhere else. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I was wondering if it is the case, and if that is the case, where that would go in, so we don't have to re-put it in on each and every template.
I didn't watch. Was that for like the immersive training that they're doing in the Builderall group? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, yes. In the
Um,
builder group, the
I
investor
didn't.
training.
I
Oh,
didn't watch it.
did I freeze? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear you. Yeah, I didn't watch Jean's training yesterday. I got too busy, and sometimes I have to go back and watch those things on the weekend because I didn't have time. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about. If you want to screenshot it or something, if it's something you can screenshot, because I don't even
I
understand.
think, Linwood, I think you're talking about extra tag, what is it, 19 or 9?
That one I'm not sure about. It's just that when you set up the webinar, you go in and you put in some information, and then you tell it to build the webinar. And then when you're in Cheetah, you have the webinar registration page. You have the several different pages in there. I forget what they're all called. Success page, this kind of thing. And each one of them asks for some information in there. It looks like it's a tag.
Oh, I think you cut out again.
Sorry, folks. I'm going to get off. Bridget, I'll send you a message. An incoming phone call just kind of mess things up. But I'll post in the Telegram group.
Okay, yeah, if you can do like a screenshot or something like that, and then so I can get a visual of what you mean, then I can help you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Alfredo, you have your hand up, I saw.
Yeah.
That
Speaking
was
of
like one of those silent bids, like at the auction, like, hey,
no, I wanna let the lady to ask first because I have a ton of questions. Speaking of the webinar, how do you put the stream from Monday to Thursday on the Cheetah page as you have in your website? By an iframe or something?
yeah, it's let me show you. There is a, if you look in the replay section, we do have a or I did a whole training on the live streaming. But if you go to, yeah. And yeah, and I did a Tuesday night training as well. It's like on the Builder All USA channel. And then it shows like you know, basically how I set everything up, my whole system. And I was even going live in the e-learning and all that. So this is the actual back end of my webinar. So you see, I just go to content and you can choose, I don't really want to mess with it because I'm actually using it right now. But you can actually just choose your video source right there. You have a selection of things, and then you just paste your YouTube video, the one that's actually live. So if we go to my YouTube channel,
you to YouTube studio and get the link over there, paste it over here, and then embed the code, something like that.
yeah, as long as, well, like with the webinar here, so
Yeah.
like you can click get embed code. And so here is the webinar. So if I go like right here and I just open that link up in a new window, you'll see this is the whole webinar. So like I can add my name. And then this is what it would look like just as a generic link without being embedded on the web page.
And when we share the screen, when you teach us all stuff on the Builder, you share the screen on this application or what?
Yeah, so that like the live stream here.
Yes.
So let me actually go and get logged in. So this is like my Cheetah website. And so this is inside of a membership area, and I just have a Cheetah page where I design it and whatever. And then I just create an iframe and then I put the embed code there. So I would take this code, let me go back, or sorry. So I would take either this, you can embed it with this or use the link. But I would take that and then I just basically, you know, like I created a box and, you know, had a little all that stuff. Yeah.
Like
and then, yeah, then you just put the iframe and then so this is the code that I just showed. Yeah. So that's how simple it is. So I personally, speaking of like registrations and things, I personally don't, for the way that my business is structured, I don't do like the one-off webinars because I'm live every single day. So I just rather have people register in my program, and then I send emails to everyone who's already in my membership area. So I don't do, I feel like Jarvis, they do theirs where you like actually have to register. And I think when you're doing multiple webinars, it's like you might sign up one time, but then if you're not, like for the Monday meeting, but if you're not signed up for the Wednesday, you're never going to get notified. I just think that's like not very effective. Yeah, and then people miss stuff.
In a group where we have a schedule, whatever.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Another one. How do you set the products in a super checkout? For instance, what I got this week when I was playing around and I did the products, then I set the coupon 100% off. When I went to the super checkout, the process, the testing, I got an error.
Did you type in the code right? Sometimes if you put
type the code right, I got the zero cost. And after that, they don't let me go further. They say the value should be greater than 1, something like that. As soon as I input the credit card, whatever, I got an error. How do you test that? You do the sandbox and test it. How do you test the products?
That's how I test it. So I let me share my screen with you because I'm wondering if maybe you didn't set this, but that's how I test it. I just create a coupon
Okay.
code, like you just said,
Yeah.
and then I make it 100% off. So it's
Okay.
definitely, and that's actually, I can't remember. No, it was someone else that I was talking to had bought a duplicate of the same funnel. So I just created him a promo code to make it 100% off. So
Okay.
I use that all the time. Let me go to, like, let me just use this as a sample here. So if I go into the checkout system, so I go to super checkout. And if I want to go to coupons,
Okay.
so these are the coupons I've created, right? And then, but here's the part that maybe you forgot, I'm not sure. Once you create the coupon, you actually have to go into the product and then you have
Okay.
to select from the list. So if you go to pricing, you have to select that coupon list for it to be valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the coupon being valid.
Uh-huh.
The error I got after I put the coupon, they say, okay, you have to pay £0 or whatever. Okay. And after that, I got the error, the value should be greater than 1, something like that. And they told me when I type to the support, they say, okay, it's not allowed. You have to have at least $1, one whatever. And I was.
Yeah. That's not true. I would I would contact support again and say that's not true. So find me a better answer.
And then after that, I spent, I don't know, 1 hour, 2 hours setting up the PayPal sandbox and then playing around and just to make sure that the product is okay and stuff like that. But before as soon as I got the coupon and put the coupon, the whole process was okay. But before the launch and this week when I was playing, I got this kind of error.
Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna add a coupon here to this.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna choose a random coupon here.
And I use Stripe as a getaway.
We'll make it 100% off. I'll go ahead and make
Okay.
it expire tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna save. So now I'm gonna go to, let's republish just to make sure. I'm gonna go to my ebook sales page. And then I'm gonna scroll down and then add to cart and continue. And let me type in my name here.
Okay.
So we'll just say. And then.
Okay, input the coupon.
Yeah, so we have that. And then there we go. So it made it 0. And it went through.
Okay. Just before that, they don't let me go to the third step on the super checkout. I got an error. The value should be greater than 1, something like that. I don't. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, you can share with them that video, this video, share my YouTube video and say, look, this works.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes when because I had them tell me that one time and they responded and they said, well, you can't jump a payment. And so I was like, oh, I didn't even know what that meant. And so I actually was in the leadership group and was like, hey, Eric, can we not do this anymore? And so he was chatting with support. And I guess what I was explaining, they understood as jumping a payment. I don't even know what jumping a payment means. So anyway, after this,
that? Jumping the payment.
I really don't know. I still don't know, but I was like, I don't know. I just told him what my problem was. So there was a miscommunication. So definitely share the video with this video. You can go to my YouTube channel and share it. And then say, look, Bridget tried it, it worked. This is what I'm trying to accomplish, so that they, in case there's like a misunderstanding, and so they see that it actually works. Or you could even try that yourself, take that coupon and.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I am a little bit, just one more. On your website, I like the way it is set up, and I'm modeling. where did you set the price of coaching? Because when the coaching page of yours, just when you have to go to the booking and so on, pay, and after that you pay and conduct the coaching. Where did you set the product, the coaching, the actual coaching? The page where you sell the coaching and the page where you deliver the coaching? I'm confused with the.
Are you asking how I set up the payment through booking or?
No, I'm okay with that. I got it. Where did you set the coaching, this product, $197, something like that? Because when you do the code, when you do the product, you have to have the page where you sell the product, and you have where you deliver after they pay.
Well, I have my coaching page, and so that's where I'm selling the product. And then the thank you page.
I'm sorry for interrupting. On the coaching page, you have to go to the booking process, and after that you sell the coaching.
But my calendar is embedded into my coaching page.
That's correct.
Yeah. So let me just
I'm confused because when I was playing with making the products, the home where is the sales page where is the product, and the thank you page where you deliver the product, the goods, and that's why I'm confused.
So let me just walk you through the back end process here. So hopefully I can answer your question. All right. So here is my booking calendar. Okay. This calendar is on this booking calendar is on visionmarketinganddesign.com coaching or .com/coaching. That's the page that I'm selling the coaching services on, right?
Okay.
So when you go through the booking, so let me go to the back end of my actual website here. So let's see. So let me go to now, because anytime, whether you're doing the booking calendar or whatever, you have to have a product, right? You have to create the product in your super checkout that you want to. So here's my product. And I think what you're asking is the design part where you have to choose the thank you page or the page yourself. Right. So I'm selling it on the coaching page. And then my thank you page is the thank you for booking. So what happens is I'm selling it on the coaching page. Let me get back here. I
was confused because I saw the booking, which is embedded in this page. That's I was.
So what happens is you go to, so like from the customer journey point of view, you go to the coaching page, you click here, you choose your time, you fill out the form, you pay, and then once you pay, then you go to this page where it says, thank you for booking. Yeah, so you go to this page, which is just a thank you for booking, check your email, blah, 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 and here's a link. So that's the thank you page. So it's going, the coaching page through the booking calendar, through the checkout process, and then they end up on this page here.
And as a curiosity, do you run Facebook ads?
Like for my business, or does the agency do it?
Business, yeah.
I don't run any paid ads. I do solo ads. I use James. He's my preferred solo ad guy. But I don't promote the RPM so much. I do inside my membership area, but my main, and this is what I'm always telling you guys too, it's build a brand. So I practice what I preach. And when I do any type of paid advertising, I am growing Vision Marketing and Design. I don't promote Builderall. I don't promote Content Studio or Canva or any of that.
I was curious if you run the Facebook ads, if you choose the conversion and put the lead as a thank you page of the booking, stuff like that.
Yeah, you could.
You know what I mean? For the conversion, as the pixel, the you installed on the thank you page after the booking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because that would be a confirmed payment.
Conversion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would do if I was running paid ads through the booking calendar.
Thanks a lot for the clarity, and thank you. I was watching a little bit later yesterday training on the way you set up, and I wanna say to the colleagues that this is a condensed training. You have on your courses a bigger training. When you choose the PLR, set the membership areas, upsells, video and stuff like that. The yesterday training was a condensed training of that bigger training.
Yeah, I think it was Maria that asked about that, if I would do like a video training. I agree. I think it was needed for sure. I think it was needed. I just wanted to wait until we launched the 5.0 so that the dash, like it's like when you create these videos, they take time, and then if you have to edit them or whatever, and then it's like then you have to update them, and so that's why it's like I just wanted to get the launch done and get the dashboard looking good. But yeah, hopefully it clarified some things.
They promote right now the 14 days free trial without credit card, right?
Yeah, there is a yes, the RPM you mean? Yeah.
So if I go to the magic funnel to set this plan, okay, they don't charge me, they don't let me after that. It's a feasible way to promote the builder role.
I don't like to do the trials. I like to go right in for the kill. I don't like to mess around with all. I want the serious people. But again, it goes back to your audience. If you're wanting to promote like the RPM, you have to think about who is the audience of the RPM. And a lot of people that are signing up for the RPM are people who want to
make money,
a plug and play business, and they just want to do, and that, there's nothing wrong with that. But my target audience is people like you guys who are willing to do the work, who are diving in, showing up for training and all of that. Those are the people that I really want in my team, because I'm going long term, right? We're building a team, we're building an agency. Like, I need to hire you guys. I need you to be dedicated enough to where I can say, hey, Alfredo, I need, this. And then I know you, I work with you, I know your skill level. Those are the people. I don't want Jimmy, who is just like, I want to be rich in a month, and he's listed. I don't even want to deal with Jimmy, right? I don't want to deal with you guys, because look at Frankie. She's not even at home. She's tuning in. Look at you. You got 100 questions you've been waiting all week to ask me, because you're working, you're going through, you're taking action. And that's when we come up with the questions, right? So I know for me, I want the people, if you can't invest $80 into your business, you're not going to take it seriously. That's really nothing compared to the thousands of, I'm going to say tens of thousands of dollars that I have invested in my learning, in my tools, trial and error, running paid ads when I didn't know what I was doing. All of those things, I have invested a lot of money. So when I look at someone who can't even invest $80 a month into every tool you need for your business, it's like, but if you're interested in like just not really growing a brand, but maybe an email list, and you want, to do affiliate marketing or maybe blogging or something. I know Andre loves the blogging, but if that is who your audience is, there's nothing wrong with that. And the RPM is great for that. It's great to get leads. It's great to convert the leads. It's great for affiliate marketing, to promote for Builderall. So if that's your goal, definitely go all in for that. But, and the trial, the trial is great if people are not, familiar or whatever, but I have learned for my own business, and even like clients, I tell my client, I am known enough with Builderall that I say, here is the platform we use. So there's no way I can hide that I have Builderall on the back end. It's like, everybody knows I'm using. So, and usually when people find me, it's because they have seen a video about Builderall. So I have no reason to hide that I'm using Builderall. I have no reason to want to white label it. I say, this is what we're using, and here's why it's amazing. I'm working on a client right now that he owns a pharmacy. I get all these pharmacy clients, but it's so cool. And I'm super excited to wow him because he's on the Builderall platform. I'm like, look, you can save $150 a month by just using Builderall for all these things that you have scattered all over. And he is very much a DIY client, even though he owns several pharmacies. He likes his staff to be in there changing things. And so he's the perfect person for this. But it's like, look, I'm going to add the sitemap. I'm going to add the heat map. I'm going to add, all these things. He's like, yes, I'm all about it. Now I'm going to train him to use it. I guarantee you, I will have this client for 10 years. I guarantee you, because I've taken the time, I've built the relation, all those things, right? So he's serious. He's excited about his business. At this point, he'll do whatever I recommend because I've established myself with him, but also in the market. So I say, go all in, do premium plan, tell them about Builderall, have them sign up, teach them to use the tools. I guarantee you every single time they have a question, they would rather contact you than Builderall support. So be their support.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So closer to them than the Builderall support. And still the Builderall support is super.
Yeah.
I was trying today to set up the Facebook group and so on, and I was trying to stream the Zoom into not to the page, to fan page, to the group. I was trying to get to the support in Zoom. Forget it, just forget it. And after that, okay, look, Builderall is #1 with the support. Even if you have to have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they still answer.
Yeah.
It's definitely the best.
Yeah. And, speaking of that, the Builderall support tool, super cool. I installed it all, and I guess I didn't realize that you have to actually be logged in to the support part of it. I can't wait to train you guys. I'm still trying to learn the process myself to be able to train you on it, but I'm super, super impressed with it. What a cool thing. And that's the thing too. If you guys have teams, you can create your landing page or your membership area and then have them contact you for support issues. Right? It doesn't have to be Builderall support. And really, if you're the agency, you want them to contact you because every problem they have is an opportunity for you to shine as a reliable resource, but also as someone who's knowledgeable, and you can always recommend upsells. If they're contacting you and saying, oh, I'm struggling so much, well, I don't know where to put this, I don't know where do I add this, how do I create this, just say, look, let me do this for you, don't worry about it. I'm going to do it for you, I'll send you an invoice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What training are you going to do next week?
I don't know yet. What do you guys want to learn next week?
Something about, I don't know, membership or this help desk app.
Yeah, you want to learn the help desk? I definitely, I love that because I logged in there and I actually saw people were like contacting me.
$200 a month. This app, if you look in the internet, is at least $200.
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah. It's awesome. It is so, and you guys, this is why I definitely, I want to dive in before I really do like the training. Because I'm doing live applications. So it's like, I have people contacting me. I'm creating support tickets. I'm doing the live chat. So like, that's super, super cool because then I want to be able to tell you guys like, hey, this is what, just like, I didn't know you had to log into a different portal to when you're the attendant. So that was something that, you don't realize until you're like with the live application and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I didn't realize that I needed to do that. So yeah, I'm definitely learning and I definitely am excited to do a training on that.
How do you put this app, help support, something like that, site bot? How do you mix them on the site? If I want to install the site bot, okay, I have a client where I install, they sell, I don't know, something for back pain, stuff like that, JAD therapy, stuff like that. And I did the site, I installed the messenger chat bot on their fan page, the site bot on their site, and I was thinking, okay, this is this app for this help desk. how can I install? Shall I leave the site bot install and put the help desk as well?
You know, it's something that you just it's kind of like, do you do the Facebook Messenger chat bot? Do you do the site bot? Now we have the help desk. It's like, how do you know which one to choose?
The message,
Because you want to utilize that right bottom corner, right? Like what's going to go there? I think, and I thought about this. I had to make that decision too. Which one did I want to use? First of all, everyone knows I hate Facebook, so didn't want to use that as an option. But I went with the support, the help desk, and here's why. Because you have two options. They
You
can
click
live
on
chat
live.
with you or create a ticket. So even if you're not live, it's still, you'll get an email.
And you
So
have the option to have on the mobile. The site
Yeah.
bot is putting on the mobile. I was asking on the tech support and they don't have the option, but the help support you have on the mobile, which is huge.
yeah, did you see it on mobile? I didn't confirm that, but yeah, so
Yeah.
that's cool. So it's kind of like, if you really wanted to set it up, probably like for the max, you know, if I was doing this for a client, I would probably set up like a site bot on the website pages. But
On the desk,
yeah,
on the
yeah,
desk versions.
maybe. And again, it just depends on the business. But if the business has a membership area, that would be great for this, for the help desk. Because if you're selling products and things like
Yeah.
that, but then if you're trying to like sell something, if you know, then it's kind of like the site bot's cool for that. But honestly, with the help desk, you install it one time and it goes on all the pages of your website. So it's kind of like,
So you just install on the header of the site, and it goes to all the pages on the site, right?
site 7 settings where it says script, and you just paste it, and then you
That's it.
republish. It's on all the pages already.
All the pages.
You guys could charge $50 a month for if you have clients already, especially if you upsell them on, look, I'm gonna like host this whole support system for you. You can set it up and it takes no time, and you just add it to their thing, and they can even, you can give them the login. You can create, like, have them be attendants, kind of like a host would be on the booking calendar. And then you can have them log in and they manage, they answer all the things. I mean, if they're a business, they're there live. So really the live chat, you know, it's like, so you just add that on, you know, it's like, it kind of blows my mind. This is why I was so excited. I'm like, I can't wait. This awesome tool, because it, like you said, it's like $200 a month for a basic help desk tool that we just get added into our like arsenal. But oh my gosh, yes, the income potential is crazy, and they're managing it all. It literally, once you figure it out, it could take you like 20 minutes to set up the whole thing, and then you paste the code on their website for them, and then it's done. That's it. You're done, and you get $50 a month for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.5 of
Thank you.
those clients could pay for your Builderall account.
Thank you for listening to my English.
You
Thank
did
you.
great. You did great. I think, Linwood, I think you've had your hand up for a while. How can I help you, sir?
Yes, and I'm glad it's that kind of a hand, because if it was the other one, it would have fell off by now. Just Alfredo reminded me of a similar situation that I was having. I did send post a link in the chat. If you don't mind, if you click on it and enter in the coupon code and let me know what happens on that end.
Let me see here. What is the coupon code? Oh,
The one you gave us, I think it's the Success ebook.
okay. Oh, it looks like, is this from my website?
It's from the product that I purchased.
Oh, so this is your link.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So it looks like, and let me share I just wanted to make sure there was nothing like confidential I was looking at
No, it's
before.
all
Okay.
good.
All right. So let me share this here. Let me move this out of the way. Give me just a second. All right. So here could be, so there are a couple things that you need to check, and it's kind of what I was just talking about with the coupon. So it said incorrect coupon here, but you're also in the testing mode, so you're not actually live. And that's one thing I'm not sure if that affects, but you'll want to go back and check inside your product. So you have your coupons here, right? And then you have your actual product that you need to connect with the coupon. So you want to go to the actual product and go to where it says pricing. So as it loads, you go to pricing, and then you want to make sure that you're choosing that coupon list that you created the coupons for. And
Okay,
then
thanks.
yeah, so once you do that, then it should work.
Okay, I'll go back and double check on that, and thanks for your time.
Yeah, and if for some reason it doesn't work, contact support, because it
Thank
should
you.
work. You're welcome.
Okay.
Shawana, I see your virtual hand has been up for a while.
Yes, hi. Hi, everyone. I have two questions, Bridget. The magic funnel, I haven't been in it recently, but I remember when I used to look at it. Can you set up the magic funnel for a paid plan? Because I'm like you, like I really don't care to do the trials nor the $1 plan. Well, we don't have that anymore anyway. But I remember when I used to go to the magic funnel, those weren't options, the paid ones. It was only the $1 and I think something else. So can we set up the magic funnel to go straight to a paid plan?
Yeah. So let me share my screen here. I'll show you. So if you go to affiliates, they run slow. I have about 900 windows open here. And then you go to, let's see, I think it's link generator. Yeah, link generator, magic funnel. Then the window pops up. Make sure I clicked it. Okay, so here is where you want to click here to choose a plan. So when you choose your plan, you click here, and then you can choose any of these. So if you're like in the, you want to use euros or whatever, and then you can just choose like the marketer plan or premium plan. So I always choose at least the premium. Because not everybody, especially like, and again, it's one of those things you have to look at your own business structure and think about the audience, like if you want serious people, now granted, you're not going to get as many leads or you're not going to get as many Builderall signups, but the people who do sign up are people who are ready to take action. So they're kind of like the people who are not going to waste your time. If you're going to pour all, like you guys should know, I give all of myself. It could be 10 o'clock in bed and I'm laying there and you guys ask me something in Telegram, I'm going to answer it. So if you want to pour all of yourself into a team of people, at least they need to at least be serious, right? So that's kind of how I feel. But again, it all depends on your structure. So I choose the premium plan. And then here you want to choose whatever list that you want your Builderall leads to go into. And then here you can choose where you want them to go after they sign up. So just to show you, you should always have a page like this. And in the affiliates funnels, I have a page like this for you guys, but it's based, so this is the page that I send my Builderall signups to. So it's just a very basic page because sometimes less is more, or almost always less is more. And it says here, so think that you need to remember that as soon as they sign up, they go through, they enter their info in, they go to the checkout page. Once they go to the checkout and then they actually pay, then you need them. This is what they're going to go to, right? That's what you want to paste in that box. So they need to, this is so important, they need to access their Builderall account right away. And that's because as soon as they have done that and they get to this page, they need to click here and it's going to ask them like, what country are they from, so that it can customize their dashboard. But if they don't go through that step, like if they just stop here and they don't go, then if they ever try to go back to Builderall to log in, it's going to recognize their email, but it's not going to think they have an account. Right. So that's kind of like the next step that activates their account. So that's really, really important that you send them to a page like this where, one, they know they have a Builderall account, but two, they can immediately access, and that you're saying, hey, welcome to the team. Step one, access your Builderall dashboard. Step two, access your Team Vision membership. And then I have them say hello in the Telegram group so that they know, to me, if I'm brand new and I'm coming into, some type of program like this, it's like, one, I'm going to sign up for Builderall. So I need to know now, what do I do? I just paid for this. I need to get access. I don't know what to do. So there we go. And then I'm saying step two, click here to get access to your Team Vision membership. And then the Telegram group, because my logic is, if you're completely lost and you don't know what to do, I'm giving them a direct line to not just me, but all of you guys in the Telegram group. So if they're like, hey, I just signed up and I have absolutely know what to do. I don't know, like nothing's working. I'm so lost. They always have support. So that's my logic. And then of course, as soon as they access Team Vision, they get all the other stuff and the onboarding and all of that. So that's just what I do. But again, it's nice to know all of your options so that you can decide whatever works best for you.
Okay, my next question, Bridget, was, can we put the support desk on a non-Builderall website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Super cool.
Just place it in the header.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you just host it on your own.
Can I ask something? I don't know if anybody else will be interested, but if we do the training on the support tool, is it possible for you to help us, like, to get the customers, like, work out just like how we worked on the Builderall package, the presentation?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we could work on something that we could present to customers, to potential clients, to get this business?
I would approach it just like anything that you do with Builderall. Of course, like you could create, and this is the beautiful thing about Builderall, where there is like unlimited opportunity. It's just like Wasili, right? We all know Wasili, he's the chatbot king. Wasili chose one tool and he became the master, and he literally is that dude can pump out like a $3,000 chatbot that's amazing in like no time. He's good. So he has chosen one tool of the 45 now tools to just become a master of. And so that's what he promotes. He only promotes the chatbot, but yet on the back end, of course, you get the chatbot and then you need to host it on Builderall. So you could be the help desk queen now and just go out and promote the help desk and all that. You could create a landing page with all the benefits of having a help desk and how it helps your business, and click here to sign up for the world's best help desk tool for just $69.90. And for a bonus, here's us 44 other tools, right? So that's how you, and if you think about that process, that is the same process that you can use for all of them. Do you want to be the site bot queen? Do you want to be the e-commerce, like professional? Do you want to be, the booking calendar? Do you want to set all those up? It's just, you want to build apps? Do you want to be email marketing? You could literally promote an unlimited email autoresponder for the $79.90 a month, and then say, and guess what? Now you get 44 other tools for free. So it's like all of these tools could be positioned in that way. So There's actually, if you want to get a good example, and I can actually show you here, there is a template, if I can find it, that was designed purposefully to show how to, or not really designed to show, but it is designed to like basically highlight the booking calendar. Let me see. It was like in a place that I was, let's see here. Maybe if I type in booking. Okay, so yes, here it is. So this is a landing page that is in your templates right now that is designed to sell the booking calendar. So here you see you have the dashboard, you have, I mean, you could download this and customize it. You could create one of these for every single tool, like I'm saying. And this is just a template. So you could just fill out these. I mean, it's basically done for you. Register now, and then you could, create another page like plans and pricing where they sign up for a Builderall account, right? But of course, up here's Builderall. There's a few other places in Builderall. I mean, you could download this image and just blur this out if you wanted to like kind of white label the process or something like that. But this is the basic design. That's what you want to do. If you decide to focus on one tool, that's how you want to position it. But if you want to provide it as a service, again, it's like now you're not talking about Builderall. You're doing the same process, except how are you positioning? Are you positioning as an agency, or are you positioning as a do-it-yourself type tool? Or you could have a hybrid plan. So it's all of these things are exactly the same process. So you have the do it yourself, you have the hybrid, and then you have the do it for me. Did I hopefully clear that up?
Yes, thank you, Bridget.
You're welcome. Anybody else have questions for me? Will I get a drink of water? Andre?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, so so exciting, all of it. Isn't it?
I know
And
it's so insane because
yeah,
like we've been around for a few years. It's like, man, it's
right.
so crazy. It's like we went from this like beta tool that people just kind of liked to now we have like, oh my gosh, it's like
We
mind blowing.
we have come so far.
Yeah. And and
Um,
I see it from different perspectives, like the marketing agency and my local business. It's just
yeah,
I'm just in awe all the time of the things that we are able to do.
yes. So with that, my primary objective is to sell builder all accounts, just kind of like Chad Bartlett.
Mhm.
Like he's number 2. I mean, you can only aspire to get like number 3, right? And
No.
yeah, right. And I'm just wondering, with the whole like, how Builderall is presented, it's really like tool focused. And that's really great because everyone's got to know, how many tools there are and what they do. And they're doing a really good job with that. And you did just a stellar job on that presentation yourself,
No.
if I do say. And anyway, so my question though is that I'm wondering why the affiliate end of it isn't that advertised, if you will. Like it's not really mentioned. It's almost like 45 tools and this and that and blah 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 and boom boom boom, right? And oh, by the way, there's also an affiliate program. Like it's not like ever like hey, there's a turnkey business within this, and it's a 2-tier affiliate system, not MLM, that
Right.
kind of thing. And to be stressed like that, that it's all been like it's all on the up and up, right? And so easy to make money because there are so many out there that have been like displaced with this
Yeah.
thing called COVID, whatever the heck that is,
Yeah.
and so people are scrambling, looking to make money, and I want to present them with this 2-tier affiliate system, and no one's really like made this front and center, and I just don't know why.
There's it is purposeful. Now, when I say it's purposeful, I'm not saying Eric specifically told me, hey, Bridget, here's my strategy and what we're doing. But it has been talked about many times in the meetings, especially like a couple years ago, because when when Builderall first came out, it was, we rely, and I say we as in Builderall, like rely on affiliates to promote Builderall, right? That Builderall does not do advertising for Builderall. It's solely promoted by the affiliates. So when it first got started, it was, the tool wasn't that impressive. So honestly, it was led a lot with the affiliate program. Like, hey, and that's really smart business, because when you have a new business, you need the traffic, right? You need people to know about you, to sign up, and you need, especially something like a tool, you need help developing it. You need the feedback. So it's like low entry. It's very enticing. It's like, come on and check this out. But when you become an established business or an established, platform like Builderall is, it's then you kind of default to the typical like marketing where you want to lead with the product. You don't want to lead with the opportunity, because that, and again, we're talking about the target audience, right? Because when you're leading with the opportunity, you get a lot of spammers, a lot of like people who just aren't even using the tools. They're just talking about the opportunity. And so that is not, and that's where we were, and that's not where we want to be now, because we have an excellent tool. We have an excellent platform that is incredibly underpriced, if you ask my personal opinion. So so it is a strategic move and a very smart move to lead with the product and then say, guess what? Now that you're using the tools, now that you love the tools, now that you're learning them, now you're invested. So then let's talk about how you can use this to make money. It's like learn, and that's like really what I am always preaching all the time. Learn the tools, and then you can learn how to use it to monetize whatever it is you love to do. Whatever your passion is, you can monetize it with digital marketing. But you learn the tools, then you learn the strategy, then, oh my gosh, the opportunities that are opened up to you. It's literally unlimited. But I agree, Andre, with what you're saying. And, if you wanted to niche down to be, specifically talking to the people the business owners who've been displaced, or the people who are, and I was bringing this up, I think last week. I don't want to get into the vaccine debate, but it's a very a heated argument. There are people that are quitting their jobs, quitting their businesses, quitting lots of things because they don't want the vaccine. So if that's a huge market of people who are now looking at career changes, so it's like you could tap into that market and be speaking to that group of people specifically. And you think, well, yeah, but what's that, like, 4,000 people? Oh my gosh, that's 4,000 people who you're talking to, right? That's 4,000 people who are going to know you, who you're going to build a know, like, and trust, because you're speaking directly to them.
Yes.
So yeah, that would be a very quality lead. And then because you're already an affiliate for Team Vision, it's like you're providing the tools, the community with Builderall, our community, the training, all of those things. It's like, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's like, this is like how much do you pay for college a month? I mean, I paid a lot for college every month. So this is nothing, right? If you can't invest $100 into your business or whatever a month.
I know, right?
Seriously.
It's so laughable. It really is.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, and I know you're passionate about that. I think you should go that route, Andre, really.
Great. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And I've freed up a lot of time all of a sudden as well. So, I was doing 360 photos for realtors, and that was taking up a lot of my time. It's all this running around and everything, right? And then, when I get home, I have to stitch them and all this kind of stuff and upload all this. It just takes so much time, right? Whereas I could just be like focusing like 100% on 1,000,000% on Builderall, and that's it. I'm just gonna, that's what I'm doing from just here on in right now. So for one, it's really smart. It's an excellent time to do it, because honestly, and I know from the inside track that I there's things I can't tell you, but Builderall it's like,
I know a lot of people like in multi-level marketing, and the ones who have really gotten rich, really successful in a company, they all started within like, 4 to 7 years of like the creation of the company, like when it really started growing, when it started taking traction. And we're right now in that time with Builderall. So right now, we only have 500,000 users. I think by next year we could easily be 2 million users.
I
So,
think so.
once those things, it's kind of like your YouTube channel or something. Once it starts building that momentum, it just takes off. And think about those of us who have been in the community, networking with the users, networking with the leaders, who have experience with the tools. I mean, it's like kind of like they just created like surgeons, and we've been doing surgery all this time. So it's like, guess what? Now everybody wants to do surgery, and we have already been doing it. So that was a really bad example, but you get my point.
Yes, absolutely. No, that was good. I totally got that.
Like what you said, I know that you're passionate about that, like helping the people who are displaced. I feel that way too. And I went on a mission trip. I'll tell you this long story short. I went on a mission trip to El Salvador, and there was one day that we were riding in a taxi to the church. We all met there in the mornings before we would go to these like clinics up on the side of like volcanoes and things and all that. So we were on our way, and there, here in the United States, it's like we have a sanitation department. We don't have dumps at every street corner, but they did in El Salvador and still do. And I saw this lady, it was real early in the morning, and she was digging through the trash. And I just thought, oh my God, that breaks my heart. I can't, it just weighed on me so much. And then I got to church that morning, and the pastor, he always did a thing before we went out in the field. And he was talking about how, like God puts things on your heart, like basically, that you feel like passionate about, because that's what he wants you to take care of. That's the path and the problem he wants you to solve. So if you feel passionate about that, then you need to follow that. And I'm always talking about follow your passion. What makes you feel like I want to get involved in that? I'm really excited to help these people. And it's so amazing and beautiful that we all have different passions. And Andre, you may feel like passionate about people being displaced. Maybe I want to feed the hungry. Maybe Bill wants to help Vietnam vets. Maybe Maria wants to help children. And that's so beautiful. And if we all followed our own passions, imagine how amazing the world would be.
Right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right.
Anybody else have questions for me? You want to hear more stories about Valerie? I see your hand up, ma'am.
Hi, Bridget. Yes, we would love to hear your stories. That was wonderful. I have a silly question. I know there's no such thing as a silly question. Could you explain what's the difference between a 2-step checkout and a 3-step checkout?
It's basically, just to put it simply, the 2-step checkout is basically in an iframe. So you're not leaving the page. It's just you put it in an iframe, and then it just kind of, but it's a really, if you want to look at it like that, like the 3-step, it's 3 pages. It goes in 3 steps. You have that, click here to continue step afterwards. And then the 2-step is just if you want to keep it in a little iframe box.
Ah, I see. Okay, thank you, because that's always mystified me.
Yeah,
okay.
But you can always what I like to do, because sometimes, I'm working on a different project. I don't really know which one looks the best, which would serve the best purpose. So you can always preview those, or, just set it one way and then check the link and see what it looks like, go through the purchase and stuff. And also with the 2-step, it will ask you to register first. So you'll choose your country and then put your name and email, and then you go to the checkout page. So yeah, it's just one of those things that's great to have the options, because you never know what. Yeah,
because I'm getting ready to relaunch a product I started before I got ill. And so I was just wondering, it's a physical product. So we'll see.
Physical products are fun.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
That's a whole other ball game. People don't really think about the.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's-
started off really good. It's a sugar scrub thing, but it's really awesome.
Yeah.
It basically heals your hands and stuff. It's incredible. And I was marketing it to a niche of golfers in the golf industry. And it was going off well, but the problem is the product would leak during shipment. So
Oh,
now I've had to come up with a whole new way of packaging it because the essential oils eat through the seal.
oh,
So that's been the big struggle. So coming up
yeah.
with
I think because
Yeah.
I used to get into that too. I worked with DoTerra for a while, and yeah, you have to use like the glass, like the amber glass for those.
Yeah, but
essential
it would
oils.
still leak through the top, through the lids. See, that's
Oh,
the problem. Once it got on an airplane and whatever, not being pressurized and whatnot, you know. So it's been a battle.
yeah. For a problem like that, honestly, I would Google. Like, there has to be a solution. What?
Oh,
what
I've
are the
been through this inside and out. What I've come up with is I'm going to put them in stand-up pouches. I've already tested it. And then put the stand-up pouch into a cool box with a spoon inside.
Oh,
And yeah, this stuff, everybody just loves it, but just got to figure out how to get it shipped without it leaking. And I think I might have found the solution.
do you make it yourself?
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Well, I started out actually, I did it one Christmas for friends because everybody was kind of doing handmade things. And oh, I never do anything. Let me do something. So I figured out my own recipe and whatever. And then, like, I don't know, a week later, two of my girlfriends, their husbands are golf pros. They called me up and said, "Are you sitting down?" I said, "No, why?" They said, "Sit down." My husband's hands are healed. They've been crappy for as long as we've been married and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "You're kidding me." So we started asking everybody. They're like, "I can't believe it. This is incredible." So and then I thought,
Yeah, I worked in pharmacy for 20 years. I know you guys will, you're like, oh, we know, Bridget. But a lot of the people in pharmacy, I always say knowledge is power, but sometimes it like really works against you because everyone in pharmacy, because we handle medications all the time, we were all very anti-medication. Once you learn all the side effects and then you see people coming in with side effects, and then you're like certain, even like pills, you can't touch the pill with your hand, you have to use gloves and
right.
all that. So, and I used to compound IVs. So I'd be like, gowned up like I'm doing surgery and just all of those things. It's like, everyone was using essential oils. We were diffusing essential oils. We had one pharmacist who was a trained like aromatherapist. And so she would be making us all like, oh, you have a headache? All right, let's mix in like peppermint and let's, you need all these things. And we're all rolling it on our heads. And
Yeah, I've given it to my oncology nurses and stuff. They're over the moon. They want to buy it like crazy because their hands are in those gloves all day and stuff, so.
Yeah, and the maternity ward, we actually in our hospital, because we were all such essential oils advocates, we actually got them to start diffusing essential oils in the maternity, like labor and delivery.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, well, you have a super weekend. Thank you for
You too.
hearing my questions.
Yeah, no problem. Anybody else have questions for me before we call it a weekend?
I don't have a question, but I have to thank you for yesterday's training.
Oh, well,
It
I'm
was
glad.
great. Now I have to sit down and go through it because frankly, this week I did that intensive training with the Mag 5 and my brain is kind of like on mush today. Because I sat there and I'm going, I don't plan to do this. I don't plan to do that, but I'm going to watch it till the bitter end so that I can at least get exposed to it. So
because when people say like, hey, I have this problem, even if you're not using that tool or whatever, you're like, hey, I know that this is a solution.
It exists. It's not a unicorn. It exists.
Yeah.
So, but thank you so much. Now I'm going to sit down and go through your training next week. That's on my agenda. It's just the brain is not there this week. So
That's okay. I feel you. I want to go and watch Jackie's training she did on the help desk now, because I know she's so smart and
It was
she's so
great.
great about like thinking outside the box. And so I even though I've been diving into, I cannot wait to see the little golden nuggets that she has.
Her fictional company was very nice. When you see it, you'll see they just remind me of my pets. That's all I'm saying. You'll see. It was great training. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad to watch it. You're so welcome. Alfredo, I saw your hand up.
Why don't we do Q&A 5 times a week?
Maybe we should.
That's the best part of the community.
It's my favorite part too. I love it because like when you're messaging people and they're emailing you and stuff, and it's like it's so different when I get to see you guys face to face. And then when you message me or you email, I'm like, oh, that's Andre, that's Bill, or so I love seeing face to face. That's much better.
That's the community, the power of the community and the energy.
Yeah. And I've said so many times too, the support is so crucial when your work is like, I never leave my house. I go to the gym 3 times a week, and that's pretty much the gist. So my only like real interaction is like with you guys and like, the having the meetings and things like that. So I would be lost without you guys. You make my whole day, my whole business. I just totally adore all of you. I love, and I know that you guys, you're the same way. It's like you're focused so much on your own business, and it's like you can leave your office or your room and tell your husband or wife like, oh, I just did this, and they're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So when you have a community of people that you can talk about those things with, or maybe brainstorm, or just the support of, hey, I'm going through it too, that is absolutely invaluable for sure.
Alfredo, it's like chocolates. You can have it once a week, but we're not going to let you have it every day. So Bridget is like chocolate once a week. That's it. The rest of the week, it's the regular stuff. Your yogurt. Get your yogurt 5 days, 4 days, and then Bridget on 1 day. There you go.
Yeah. Friday can be your splurge day.
That's it. And then we have chocolate.
Right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I totally adore all of you. I love your action taking. You really inspire me so much. And when you're actually like, when you get things from my training, it's just so rewarding. I always have this like, this like, I'm just shocked every time people show up to the Q&A. I'm like, you guys actually want to hear what I have to. It's such a surreal thing, honestly, because I'm hustling like you guys are. So when I see you showing up, I'm like, oh wow, is this business thing working? I'm so excited. So it's so awesome. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being part of the team. And I hope you have an excellent weekend. And I'm going to work on some super awesome help desk training for next week. So we're going to dive in. And so now you know what I got to do all weekend. I got to become an expert of the help desk so I can share with you all of my golden nuggets. So have an awesome weekend. Again, thank you so much. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.